From the original ghost removal service back in 1984 to now returning with a brand new adventure, the Ghostbusters are getting ready to make a comeback.
Ghostbusters. Yes, we're back.
You must be wondering how I know this. Well, as per the reports, the Ghostbusters sequel's production has already begun. Just recently, Sony Pictures finally confirmed that they've now started the production of the upcoming sequel. After the 2021 sequel, Ghostbusters Afterlife, the franchise has gained a lot of popularity, and it shows why they agreed to make another. The announcement came with a behind-the-scenes photo showing writer and director Gil Kenan alongside executive producer Jason Reitman. While it confirmed the beginning of the production, it also confirmed the current working title of the film. Apparently, it's been named Firehouse as of now, but it's very likely that the movie title will be changed later. With that said, you must wonder, when exactly will we get to watch the movie? So reports have it that it'd be this year. What? This year? But they just started production, right? Apparently, the film is still scheduled to premiere in theaters on the 20th of December, 2023. But the question is, will they be able to complete this project in such a short timeline? Seems quite unlikely, right? But, well, since the filmmakers are taking it easy, what can we say? Also, if the film is released on this given date, it'll put it directly against the film adaptation of The Color Purple, the musical, which is also supposed to come out on the 20th of December this year. However, the thing that sets these two apart is that The Color Purple is almost done, while the production for Ghostbusters has only just started. So we'll have to see if this clash even happens at all. Anyways, while the production is being done, it's important to talk about the people behind the making of this sequel. After all, there's some serious talent within the cast and crew of this movie. So first off, let's talk about Gil Kenan. As I mentioned earlier, he isn't only directing the movie, but also working as a co-writer. Since he wrote the script for the sequel alongside Jason Reitman, he's actually stepped down as the director this time, apparently because he's trying to focus more on writing and producing the sequel. Well, good for him, I guess. While that's the director and writer, the cast is also pretty much known by the fans. Also, most of the main cast members will be returning in the sequel. For example, fans will get to see Carrie Coon, Paul Rudd, and McKenna Grace returning for another adventure after the 2021 sequel. All three of them will play their respective roles as Callie, Mr. Gooberson, and Phoebe Spengler. In fact, Grace was the first one to confirm that she'll be returning for the sequel. Not just that, fans are also hoping to see the OG roster of Ray Stantz, Peter Venkman, and Winston Zeddemore appear in this sequel.
Real Wrath of God type stuff.
But the thing is, it's not confirmed yet, so it's hard to say whether it happened or not. Well, we can keep our hopes high since that's the only solution we as fans have. While the cast and crew are genuinely amazing, it's also important to shed some light on the plot. I might not have too much information about the plot, but I know a thing or two. Since the sequel was just recently given the green light, it's hard to say where they're trying to take it. But, as always, they'll still have to go for the basic plot. After all, that's what the Ghostbusters are about, right? Not just that, it's also been said that the Ghostbusters converted Firehouse will work as the base of operations in this movie. No wonder they named the movie Firehouse for now. Also, if you remember, Gozer was sent to another dimension, so in this new film, it's safe to say that we won't be seeing that phase again, since that portal is closed for the best. This happening was something that kind of put an end to the original lore of the franchise in a very nice manner. Now, you must wonder, if there's any chance to revisit Vigo, the painting-trapped boogeyman. Well, the possibility is there, actually. But the problem is that it'll be pretty boring if they decide to put the new Ghostbusters against a ghost from the original movie. Yeah, I guess they could give a reference or two because that works, but no more than that. Also, apart from Vigo, there are several other characters characters who could be included or even made the base for the new movie. At least they have plenty of places to draw inspiration from. That was the plot, but where will this film be set? After all, the setting determines a lot about the storyline. So as I said earlier, it's being reported that the Ghostbusters will be using the firehouse as their base once again. Where is the firehouse located? New York City. That's right. That's a clear signal that our heroes will be back in the city that never sleeps. Also, I think it's only a good idea to be back in the city. The 2021 sequel was set in Oklahoma, but now, if things go according to what's planned, we should see them in Big Apple again. Fans saw the iconic firehouse in the first two original movies. In fact, even in the 2016 all-female reboot,
Oh, yeah. We put a ghost in a box!
they were using the same firehouse as the base. In an interview with Uproxx, Reitman revealed that he's got so many ideas for the storyline of this new movie. However, he was only asked about changing the Ghostbusters logo on the Octo 1. Fans who have watched all the films know that in Ghostbusters 2, the logo was of a ghost holding up two fingers, but in the 2021 sequel, they reverted back to the logo from the original movie. While everyone thought it was a mistake, it turned out not to be one. Apparently, it was a planned part of the plotline that wasn't covered in the movie, and fans will get the answer in this upcoming sequel. Also, about Vigo, Reitman has always wanted to bring the villain back, so even if it sounds a bit boring, he might as well just do it his way, because he had said that there's a lot of time and opportunity for Vigo the Carpathian to make his return. On top of that, now Reitman is the producer and writer, it seems like he has more chances to bring Vigo back. And while we're on the topic, let me go a little into detail about the Reitman situation. I mean, what got him thinking that he should step down as a director? After all, this has caused curiosity because Reitman directed the previous sequel, and it was a great deal right there. Yes, I said that maybe he wanted to focus on writing, but still, directing the film isn't something one would just give up like that. Most importantly, Reitman is the son of Ivan Reitman, who directed the original movie, so it's even more of a big deal since it was something his father handed down to him. According to Deadline's report, there doesn't seem to be any conflict or other issue that could have caused this change in plans. In fact, it sounds like Jason is happy and excited to work on the film as a writer and producer. Also, it's pretty clear that he believes in Kanan's ability to direct an amazing movie. Yes, it's truly a shame to not have Reitman as a director this time around, but even with that, I believe it'll turn out to be an amazing film. And this was everything you needed to know about the Ghostbusters sequel.
Light. Right, that's bad.
Personally, I like the university. They gave us money and facilities. We didn't have to produce anything. You've never been out of college.
And I'm gonna open it on 3.
We believe that the purpose of science is to serve mankind. You, however, seem to regard science as some kind of dodge.
Those are the Gozerian.
Going to take off.
Come on, Patty! Patty!
And I don't want to piss off the ghost.
This is a volcano, all right? It builds and crests